Hello, my country people, them. Hello, my country people, them. Today, na Saturday, the 30th of November 2019, we'll get a important presentation for una. As una understand, all our presentation them, they always be important. So, as una they join, una share, una join, una share, the usual. So yes. So this camera it misbehave small. So maybe I try for adjust them. Now sabi. Yeah. So we don't come for country with our country people then today. And the topic of discussion today not just a conversation with all the black legs them for the kingdom of black legs, all the country people the way they did on this platform and the one the way they did on the ground for Cameroon, where they know they're on Facebook, they do on YouTube, Twitter, on WhatsApp and whatnot. So when I make sure say when I share them too inside WhatsApp groups everywhere. Yes. Today we will talk. Any person will get any particular question where it want ask on a countryman, feel free for ask. We could just discuss, but I get one or two things there. Yes, Doxman, share them first. Ted in jail. Yes, Hajia Blackleg. I see all when I make sure say when I share them as well. Any person will get any particular question where you want to ask them, I will try my best for look on the screen and for read one questions. And Bengwe Pekin, share, good work. Ebi Moon, already top sharer. Who's that the usual suspects the day? The usual black legs them. Who's that the day? Yes, Susie Sparks. Where them day? Yeah, Chaya Karen Stopper, I see you. Yes, you don't already be top sharer. Titus Babila, I see you. It's a vigilante for Cape Town. Are all here in the black room with no light watching. Yes, my country people, sometimes when I think make man die with sweet. The diabetes where when I give man, it's too much. But I love it. Me when I don't stop eating chocolate. Eating chocolate. I see you. Yellow to you too. Le Bon Gas. I see you. Yup. Vicky Vic. Happy weekend to you too. I am the king of all black legs, the Kumkumasa. The Igwe. Oh, no, no, ever forget that one. I don't come for country with my country people them today. Yes. Today, when on Saturday, the 30th of November 2019. And incidentally, today, Nakawa Yannick birthday. I hope so when I know. So all when today na the last day of November, all when I wish Kawa Yannick a happy birthday. Where it means that we'll get now only 31 more days in 2019, and we have to make every single one of those days count. So, my country people then, before I continue, I want for alert when I say this, so I'm going to play some audios for una and one video, one or two videos as well, for elaborate on a point, and I could tell one an interesting story, and yeah, and we'll go with that. Yeah, happy birthday to Kawa Yannick, and then also okay, now we are there on Kawa Yannick issue. I want for show una something. So as una fit see am, when I feel look am properly on una screens, it get that guy. He name na Ebot. It come up from Dian, and he be call himself say General Ebot. He been at the ambassador. I don't post about it today. As we celebrate Kawa Yannick birthday today, this guy Ebot, he don't enter airplane. He go Maryland. He enter airplane. Ma show una the airplane where he enter. Na in that Odeshi Airlines, destination Maryland. So Ambassador Ebot don't go for go represent Amazonia for Maryland, and he don't go for the message we send out for we back. He say he don't see General Biabiam and Amigo Ashu Beltos. He don't also see the other one where they call him Ivomba, and he don't give them a healthy, a warm hello for all we will still remain back the suffer we inside Cameroon. It don't go greet all them on our behalf. So now, as we celebrate Kawai Yannick birthday, it don't go rest for Maryland as the ambassador. So now my contributor, before I go too far, no say as the momentum they build, audience it don't already build, we not go take too much of our time. I want to go straight to business and give una the Kumkum anthem. Una listen.
Hail, hail, hail the Kumkumasa, we the Cameroonians, we pledge our loyalty. Kumkumasa, Kumkumasa, you shall free our country from terror, and your blessing shall be like the stars above. The Most High God shall be your guide.
Okay, my contributor. So that one it being at the Kumkum anthem. Arise, all the black legs. Me where at the talk to una, I've been at the Kumkumasa, the king of all the black legs them. So forgive una one more piece of news. I will show una, I will present to una this video where it is on my phone. So let me get to the video. When I look at wait. Okay, when I look at I in that yes. So now the video that might get the audio going as well, so that it will make a lot more sense. Right. I need the right app. So the video now in that when I watch them.
No army no enter for day again. Them bombo all. They enter every day, they leave them because say we fear say me no know who people them. When did I say what people they support them, they come every day.
Guzang,
When I see them,
Batbo.
Guzang so. No army no enter again. Now we talk.
Okay, so when I don't see this video, I don't post them on Country People Facebook page, and I don't also share them a bit on WhatsApp. See that they take that money, it's the main bricks and way it make them for building house. Amber boys they can't block road. So my solution for this one I say, dear Cameroon military, when una reach una meet up this kind of situation, make una no worry una self say una unblock the road. Make una get the community when they are picking than that. Make the community can't unblock them. If we not even reach for the way that blockade is still there, where that community never unblock them themselves, then the community, they deserve Gary. Yes. Did I say Gary? Sorry. I mean a bit of kumkum with a bit of okra soup. If we not get arrow, we not give them small arrow. Yes. We not gather all the community for them. All man picking them, woman them, and all picking the way they be above a certain age of say 15, 16. Tell them when they go move that brick, that stupid blocks them, and that firewood where they take and can't pile them on top road. If they no one move them, give them small kumkum. They go understand sense. After all, now they are picking them. They can't block the road. Nonsense. Enough is enough with this madness. So, my contributor, moving on with our presentation, as we now understand to say London, if they under terrorist attack yesterday. Yesterday we will get terrorist attack for London. So I go show una the video where it come out from London Bridge yesterday when I watch them. When I see the community now the community they catch the man. They grab him. Now police they come. Them when I watch, they see that man with whole knife. Now police that. Police they shoot him. Now see that man with whole knife where they run so. When I see the man with whole knife, that man with whole knife where they run so, he sees the knife now seize him from the terrorist. When I hear, so as I talk to una right now, so the terrorist, I think that they don't already kill him, and the man where he behold that knife, he sees him from the terrorist. The terrorist he injure about 5 people. Them 3 they hospital now where he took them with knife, and then the other 2 they die. And then Yisasef with the terrorist, I think they kill him. So when I see how the community for London, because of the way they don't train them, they don't indoctrinate them, Say, when una see terrorists, you see something, say something, hear something, say something. And as soon as that terrorist it started attack people them on London Bridge yesterday, the all man join. They join, catch the terrorists, throw them for down. They seize the knife. When I see the knife of that man in hand, we seize them run. They seize the knife of the man in hand, and then before police, the one come, the man there for ground. The police, they shoot the man with there for ground because apparently if you get bombs, then will be time for his skin when I fake bombs them. The man, if you one die. So the police, the one come, now the community, they don't catch it, throw them for down. Say you want take one of we, you will take all we. We're not there for that nonsense. Terrorists, they can't pick una off one by one for Cameroon. Una they should only look them. That nonsense not happen for London anymore. It not happen for UK. Because if you touch one man, you touch all we. The community, they gang up on you, they catch you trying for that. You want chook all we. You go chook how many people live who? Nonsense. And now so they don't take and eradicate this nonsense. Yes. So when I see them for I don't show the evidence, the video, it is circulate all over YouTube, Twitter, and Facebook. If now want, just Google terrorist attack in London yesterday. When I go see the video for ourselves, when I get to take lessons them from that kind of incident them. When I see Amber Boy it attack on a neighbor, or when I come out, go join down a neighbor, defend me. Madame Ayafo Florence died na year one for daytime on the streets. They cut a head to go so no man no come out for can't help he. If we don't start to do this thing enough for Amber Boys enough for take our community reach for this stage we did now so for the destruction. Now because there will be the over fear. We'll get for shake away that fear. Yes, I see you, Amber Chris. I see you, Martin Agbon Kongo. Happy birthday to Kawa Yannick too. Yeah, I see all when my contributor ask when they join. When I make sure I say when I share them, I just can't through my contributor. We not get no specific agenda today. Anything will pop up when I contribute, when I know how, when that my craze woke up, I start talk the gomi. Even talk sometimes and talk go digress, enter somewhere, not be even plan for talk I talk the gomi. So now so make all man craze wake up, make no not only my craze me woke up, all man craze get to wake up. So now my contribute them. All the fellow black legs, all the fellow dear Cameroonians them, to all the patriots and for pay, my country people them. Will not listen. Thank you plenty my country people them. That one now the national anthem for the Republic of Cameroon as you know. So as all the other people that will join at the sea with Natako Samson Ashu, I see you. Jacob Nanta, I see you. I see all my country people them. Okay, I tell you one small story before we continue. One of our country people them where he be listened to as I be read the names them for that list, that financial audit where it come up from Amazonia as their fundraising, it don't dry up. It laugh at me. It tell me say my countryman, you don't know how for pronounce a down bad. I don't forget me how to pronounce the place again and Isangele or something like that. He say you don't know how to pronounce them, then he tell me how to pronounce them. So I want to tell you say I thank you for teaching me how to pronounce them, but I don't really forget me. I promise say I will listen to your audio and I will learn again. So George Bush, I see you too. I should join. Versace Ramazani, I see you. Thank you plenty. It's my country people. The one web they done the diner correct. The one I beg talk for English. When you want type now for English. When you want talk for pidgin. Because I don't know me how for read pidgin fine because there is no standardized way for write pidgin. So Versace Ramazani, I don't know me where to talk. He talk about machine guns and rocket launchers. Say without I'm gonna leave them. So yes, my contributor. Okay. I play for one or two audios them, and then in the next few minutes then I want for really talk for about the rewards for what activism for being a black leg. I want for narrate 1 or 2 stories from our country people them for yes, Alhaj Manga say I love being a black leg, which is true. I want me when I listen, my country people them, when I pay attention to this audio where I go play them now, my country people them. So, when I give me 1 second, maybe I restart. I'm gonna listen.
Hello, house. All that talk when I already talk up and down. And then yeah, my hate and last for that talk when I talk. Yes. I want more to tell me one. Wanna give me an answer. Now which place they where they don't stop and so they damn say government work need to take place. We some man go and talk sina boy with the na kumari we Tine work all kind. They say brother when that kumba. Boy they say brother is. But no one tell me say ADF this that. When I see there's that politics for the level we want stop politics. When I see there's that politics, why? Group here, so can they do one of always. One another me when I say when I be one. When they talk on just what they tell him how we and so and so. I tell you, you show all the other they will just for me boom. I be black leg. And me kill I picking from Moyoka the top. Second commander when I Obi I picking the top. Some government work in take place in Moyoka. I kill up the stop water B, stop electric B inside Moyoka. Stop Brazaris. Who's gonna be there? The soldiers them. And now come with group. You talk say ADF, Ivo. I tell you now Ivo open all na iron for the fight different fight that today so. Me some man can stand say ADF. Na big na madam Obamenda. ADC do it way papa believe it. We that grand zero may do am. No matter say papa live here halfway. But it teach you the right thing. Kill a BCB na Ivo begin. Yes. So all when I talk and so. I make gonna know one thing. I'm gonna be very careful when I recall names. Yes, because I have some very big power.
Okay, my contributor. I know we'll continue with that audio. I go play for another audio, but before I continue, when I give me a second, when I look on our screens, that one, if I see them properly, that is, I think if I turn off that screen, it will become clearer. Yes. If I look them properly, that is 50 rand. I will tell you a story about 50 rand in a second. Okay, I will continue for play the audios then where they come out from Amber World. When I bear with me, I will load the follow-up audios them from that man he audio. Now listen.
That smoke kayo na woke up the tongue nonsense. Which fight I don't fight for Moyoka? Ole una way back up no can. Now una start come for Moyoka. Moyoka come na kila I come. Now una come for Moyoka. Now una start Moyoka come. Oh, una come with us on face so man we don't raise at time. Una give respect for that man. Two wrong they make right. If killer we don't do wrong. Make una no can repeat the very wrong. I don't deal with bunch of fools like una.
Bunch of fools.
For Kandef, Sotika and for Moyoka, what's that be did that time? Now which day on a should go for Moyoka? Now which day on a should go for Moyoka? Thieves. A group of thieves. No one form am. I would treat una for this Moyoka. No don't draw battle line for me una. Would they? Ground zero go be me una.
Okay, my contributor, it talks said they don't draw battle line with Una. Say ground zero go here between me and Una. So I want to understand, say these audios are a little bit older than you think. Some of these audio, I think now the 9th of June 2019, where some of these audios they will come out. So I'll continue for play the rest of the audios then. I will still tell Una in a second, wait about that particularly, not that particular 50 rand, but about 50 rand. In a second. Okay. When I listen my contributor to the next audio, right? What's I say? Now in that.
General for Moyoka subdivision, not be me, I put myself. Now people vote me. I know they work with people when I coupe the road. Whether they direct motor, go for inside bush, go move cocoa. 69 back cocoa, you move am for motor. Which you don't do with the money, because one bullet, you and Wazuzu, one bullet, we not get them. No gun, we not get them for that place. Which I don't take that money do. Now it be my interest. As it is sharp your mop say, you don't drop battle line. My brother, any place will meet up me and you.
Now so
We go exchange bullet, we'll see who go fall. Because I don't stand for this fight for thief.
no.
We stand for justice.
Mm-hmm.
Elka, they don't give him money for Fako. We will use them for buy bullet. If you think say you go take that money for Mr. Eric for Kumba, we will move 69 bakoko for your motor, you talk at 29 or at 39. You go bring the money and you go bring the remaining bakoko. Or else me and you, so one man go sleep go down.
Now so
Na commandant bell to the talk. Alias born to kill.
born to kill.
Thank you very much.
Thank you too for the entertainment. Una listen.
I don't hear some video where some man send on the morning time. It is talk about how it and come out for una for Congo and outside will come back up for here. So now they can't fight for inside here. So I tell the master so we no one that like talk. We there for inside Moroka here. Now we would fight for Moroka. We no put up skin of the lost some any day for the fight for inside Moroka here. I will not to go to no man. Then the commerce on cycle support with here. They get kind gun the one who know the days are bush and green car road here. The wood is struggle with the one they will get time for here. We still fight the fight. But there is no the let tongue I can't talk them on phone. They send the money and they make to the Apple Moroka, they chop them. But don't having the thing that worry me. The thing that mostly worry me now for inside the Moroka where it over worry me now. Now they are Basolo, you know, Obi with the Betus, where the them say the general. Now them. They worry me for inside the Moroka now so.
No be military.
And if it be say we not arrange the matter quick now so.
Quick.
Then something will happen where you know we'll find.
Okay.
As I talk with anger. And all we with our soldiers the inside camp, all them they bring the support. We went to the talk and so if they don't iron the matter quick, let's something happen we know we'll find. We talk about it and so.
Next.
Beto, now Wazuzu the talk.
Wazuzu. He's dead.
Beto, me I want to tell you say, since we run 1 year more, you run 1 year more. Since we not tell me and I tongue no. But I would like to me I will see na face to face before that talk. You know, you be picking. You never should go. You never carry gun go stand for who shoot. I mean. See you join this struggle. You never stand. You never carry gun go stand for who to face. I mean.
Actually, I get for interrupt that idiot audio because I want for a welcome one of the biggest black leg on the planet, Amba Odeshi and Eternal River Flow, and I don't see Yusuf the Asperanos Day online as well. Eternal River Flow, I love your work. Unbeatable Naloa, I love you too. I know you are a bit late, but that's okay. We'll manage. George Bush too, I love you too. Amber Odeshi, you're here, I like it. Bright Prince, I see you too. So I thank all una for joining. Today we will just discuss. We will just talk about whatever comes to mind. So we'll listen to some of these audios, the way these food they believe on for Moyuka side. A few months ago, around June time, Wazuzu and Obi and the commander, the names are plenty, very colorful names. I will continue with the audio now. Now listen. Whoops, I clicked the wrong place. Now listen.
No man will give me chop for Moyoka, no man will buy me bullet, no man will do like good drunk. You know, you don't always be my picking. Guy from Mountain Lion would go show. You know me fine. You don't always be my picking for Mountain Lion. Small dog for yesterday. Don't come and stand it woke up, it black, it make noise. See the open car for now today when I go away. You don't ever go launch or attack. You don't ever go to attack. You don't ever carry a begin to attack. You every day I begin to hold 1 B2 for dinner. It corner me and come and disappear. I begin them. You never come to attack. You never stand with it. You never have no place. If this has arm in the past, you shoot your 1 bullet on. Betus. You never have no place. Arm in the past. You shoot your 1 bullet. Even me, you don't never kill one army man. See when the price never kill one army man. Betul. Now so no, me say since we have been talking about talk, I know intervene now. So we'll see we'll battle the pioneer you.
So
Maybe never battle like you are also you battle and me Betus and Wazuzu. We no more pass man now. So for the Amber land and Amber, we'll meet up. And we know Amber will be Amber. You know, my will be Amber will fall.
they even called themselves, said they be black legs. When I remember saying that Amber, they talk with Amber inside the WhatsApp group. So yes, I don't see you too. Paul Mvondo Mbia Mvomeka. Chai, you cannot be any, your leg cannot be blacker than that name where you give yourself for Facebook. Chai, my countryman. You want key Amber with heart attack. AB Moon, I see you too. Yes, we are winning fatly. So, my contributor. As I tell una, I don't talk as a few people that don't join. Make a give una. I'll tell una a short story about the rand. This 50 rand. Now South African money. I'll go also explain about the rewards for black legism and black legging. Where we get for expect for B were rewards. So. But before I go into that one, I want to play for now just a few more minutes, about 4 minutes, 40 seconds of an audio. When this audio it come out from one of the Amber Boys where it don't drop it guns, it didn't have for DDR Center. Wanna listen?
Good day to everyone. Thank God for today, for a brand new day. Don't give up for everybody. I wish everybody a blessed day, wherever and whenever you listen to me. Thank you very much. And about that day again, don't come back again. The Amber Boy, read the one light moon and know the simple truth. My brother, I know they die again. I thank you very much for the time. I'll go straight to the point. This one I go directly to the people then when I call and say when I interact government, so when I get government. If you talk when I get government, me say you don't even know we should talk. The very people I call and say when I government, interact government, I want to count one after another. Chris Anu na who, a free marshal be a Ayubacho na who, na people they don't live useless life for Cameroon. They don't live rebellion life for Cameroon. They run because of their bad thing they do for the country. They run. Today now there's no way they don't work money so they don't get the money. There is one way for come out for the country we know they need for use now we now for fight for their way in. They will talk say they fight for which independent. No independent never happen because we ourselves will kill ourselves or we see call a very large republic. We will talk today say doing our boy around at this they can't fight for we. We will call them. Yes, because only war will get them for here go small. Yeah, and that one no will ever happen. We wish it will not ever happen for divide. That is simple truth. Because those people that for one country, they use una for their political gain. Now, what they say employers say, una fight. They tell us una fella, una die or una if you say like they like una. You don't like una because the time we like you know for your for who how old way they will say for inside push me go fight. Say me fight for independent. Which independent if fight government? If we get the problem in Nigeria, normal crisis not been a war. Because in a war, no fit stand government for no aspect. It's just a crisis, but don't show the everyone and give for living nonsense. Already die for nothing. But the camp for free marshal them for ground general them. Now free marshal will be them they carry mob, they make mob. So sure the day way, so are they alive? You know this one no assist one the battlefield, but he don't run battlefield. He is they make video. I want to ask you say look and find if you reason I don't kill how many. See me free marshal to not tell me at the top. He don't kill since we enter the struggle, you never see army khaki. About the one way the boy they go take a battlefield can't give you they die every day with making money. She don't for inside bush you make video with Antonio as a thief man. And a thief man will be. Yeah, because they get treasure. You born na Chris and way they give money the chop. Don't make life. Picking that own they die for day to day. First side they didn't have a bush you make dirty video. It is stupid town and say wait, you know no service one day and eventually they happen for now. They use una like food and they make their money. Which one go reason? Which one go reason for that bush? My problem now, need the one check says, my problem now, the cry for now. Because I know the die for nothing. Because this war, those anyway, there is no need for fight. I don't live strong as I fear. Oh, now they for that. I don't see no man, they make them up. I don't be seeing no man, if start with my level, say fight. For all now for day. Oh, now know me, fat, I talk so. But you know what? I live and because I know the truth. I live and I say no. You don't show the point, you don't need for fight. Yes. Because you don't show the point where there is no need fighting again. It don't make no sense. Now use another thief now. We make money.
They go kidnap people, they demand ransom. Now life don't want time. And then mommy, the papa, they want to for village. I want to do one. Mom, make know any people that live amber, no one one die. Matt, I want to know from today. Any village, any community where they say keep them for their community, you want die. Amber no be protect you for no way. You talk say you defend, you protect with you protect your people, you protect who? When I tell me so one village not protect them, where I'm looking at no run enter bush. When I thief na thief. Because social media begin show gun the way I don't even know how to use them. Go the demand out of people, they chop their money, they make una life them. So now they fight general free marshal, then they kill the beginning for no nothing. Say man, wanna stand up fine at the beguna. Now stop doing that nonsense for the kiddie picking them. The food they do, they never listen, they never know. They can't say food because of the reason, why they reason. And then look in them, calculate which way they go on. They use that and then they say, look, they get better house them. They get much of their account, they get how much. They left them and live and you want me be happy. You know, be happy. Now she done the do thing the way.
Okay, my contributor. So now at the end of the video that yes, we are really winning fatly. So make I tell you a brief story about my personal experience. Well, before I come to that story, where I will tell you about 50 rand. Yes, I go show you this thing on the screen. And if you look on the screen now, it will give you a quote where it come out from the Bible. And for all my Muslim brothers and sisters, the way that they watch, Assalamu alaikum for all una. I know they here for preach like a reverend pastor or Christian, whatever nonsense. No, I therefore not just for give a particular lesson where all we will learn from. We will learn from the Quran and we will learn from the Bible. We will learn from anything if we teach we any lesson. So this particular quote, it comes from the Bible, from the book of Luke, chapter 4, verse 24. Any person will be versed with the Bible, by all means, anytime when you get a chance, go look them up. And also there for, I think, Mark chapter 6, verse 4, I think. So, and when I noticed they get 4 gospels in the Bible, Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. And this is one of the gospels. This is literally from the gospel, according to Luke chapter 4, verse 24. It talks, and this one that Jesus, it talk. For all when I be Christians, and it talks, truly, I tell you, no prophet is accepted in the prophet's hometown. So what did that one mean? Say, person, you feel being at the person where it can't save your own people them, but you will not be accepted by the same people the way you can't save them. That one, na standard thing where they happen all over the world, and Cameroon, it no could be different. So when we had to talk, why I bring up that topic now, because of people them or some incidents, some things that do not happen where it bring me up to thinking in a certain way. Okay, because people, they don't always talk about having some kind of reward or some kind of pay or some kind of recognition for their contribution towards peace and security inside Cameroon, especially when this ambassador thing is concerned. People then, they don't always think the only reason where you do something now because you get a reward. Wipe that one out of your mind. Yes, it'd be good for get recognition, reward for doing something, but saving your country in no requires you demand for reward. Even for America, one of the country where they think for themselves, they call themselves to be the greatest country in the world with absolutely no evidence to show that. They talk say, now their president, if he talk say, ask not what your country can do for you, but what you can do for your country. So any person where they here now in the watch, ask yourself the same question. What do you fit do for save your country and for serve your country? What do you do for save it? Because at the moment Cameroon needs saving. And what do you do for serve the country? Because all we will fit be servants, serve the country in one way or the other. So now, as a black leg, which way you do, whether not on social media or on the ground, you risk your life, you risk your family life, your own leisure. You take all that time for can't help for de-radicalize these people, then move them out of the forests and also for help bring peace in the country, you know necessarily go get any thank you or reward from that. And that is the reality. It's unfortunate, but I tell you right now, the only and the greatest reward where you know say you could get them, now the peace and tranquility where it will return in our communities. And when we get that peace and cohesion and that development and everyone is happy, now all we will be happy. No, not only one person will be happy. So now the greatest reward that. But some people the day where they think say this, so they get to be na president for country or some minister or some person where ego personally can give you that reward. Unfortunately, that's not how it works. I don't just show una video where it come out from London as now see how the general public it gang up on the terrorist, it bring it down, seize the knife off of V, and they save so many people their lives. That one that the general public, maybe if they nobody take that terrorist down, if or injure one or two more people, then you never know. But because they gang up together and they stop the terrorist, they probably save people their lives. So now that way all we will get to consider, say the peace, tranquility, and return to normalcy for Cameroon. Now the greatest reward that way all we will go get them. And why me I talk this thing? Even in the earlier stages, them time when me I be just start do my activism. I will tell you this particular personal story. I will get not one, not two, multiple people the way they contact me. I remember vividly the first time when I do Operation Sunshine, where I be released the list of all the people that were the sponsor terrorism in Cameroon, and I be released their names, their bank account details, and all that intricate details. I receive people the way they message me from all over, and they tell me say my countryman say what way you do it be very important, and I see say the information when you get them it be authentic, and it is something where it go help for bring peace inside Cameroon. So the person it give me a business proposal. It tell me say I know high ranking officials in the Cameroon government, and we can go into business together. Say if we go into business together as what's the word he used, as consultants to solve the Amazonia problem, we can get contract as consultants, so we'll go help them in consultancy, advice, or other kind of thing them for solve the problem. But there is a problem with that. I ask you, say, do you actually think that what I do for money, that country people is for financial gain? Because if you believe, say, what way me I do because I seek a reward, or I am looking for some kind of financial gain, then you are mistaken. Because I not even think say some amount of money they where the fee pay me where it go compensate for my love and care where I get them for the ordinary person where they on the ground for Cameroon. That kind of thing cannot be bought. I try to explain for you. I tell you say, okay, might give you a scenario. If I get some intelligence where I know for the fact, say if it save lives, like for example that in Jasangji case, I know very well say if I release this intelligence in the right hands and in the right person at the right time, it could save so many lives. Thousands of people, their lives could be saved. Destruction could be prevented, and havoc and terrorism, a terror attack could be prevented. But instead of releasing that information in a timely fashion to the right authority for take action, I should not hold the information, hold the intel, because I want to channel them through your connections in Yaoundé, so that means they pay me before we give them the intel. And then in the end, and knowing fully well how the Cameroon government function, they are so lackluster and so slow and sluggish in the way they do things. People, they could die. People, they could die before your file even reach for the right office or the right person where it could take action. People are already dead and the intel will be useless. So what is the point? Me having that intel that can save someone's life, but I hold it because I'm waiting for maybe 2 million francs or 10 million francs or whatever before I give the intel. So that is it. So may we not do this thing because we are doing it for reward. Maybe we do it because we know say we love the country and we want to see peace and normalcy make a return. Peace for pay, not the number one goal that we want. We want development for Cameroon. Honestly, some people then too they be concerned say this. So if we really want to stop this Ambazonian madness, we don't stop them by now. I also believe that the reason why we never stop Amber Boys is because we are working against a lot of obstacles. And I'm not even talking about the Amber Fools. The Amber Fools is the least of our worries. Because for stop the Amber Fools, then we don't already kill them off on social media. For stop them, it's easy. The problem, now say, yes, even amongst we Anglophone Cameroonians, in our communities, in our villages, from quarter heads to chiefs, to principals, to military people, to commandant for gendarmerie, for military, to ministers inside Cameroon government, many of them, they do not want this thing to end. Now, the reality that whether you like it or not, take it or leave it. Many people, they will benefit from this thing. And if you really want to make this Ambazonian madness end tomorrow, just look at any person where it benefit in one way or the other, and then saying that the person that way, want this thing end, because many people, they don't get no incentive for make it end. Might give you example. If you've been a principal for a lycée bilingue for Mbunda or for Bafoussam or for Douala or for Yaoundé, would you want this Anglophone crisis to end? Of course not. At the beginning of every academic year for September time, they'll collect millions and millions in bribe because the demand is high. All Anglophone people, they come now for Francophone zone for can't find admission for school. They collect bribe, untold amount of bribe. So if you be principal for all of these schools, then would you want the Anglophone crisis to end? Hell no. If you be teacher in the Anglophone zone, would you want it to end? Hell no. Because right now you teach for some private school for Douala, you collect a salary, and then government it will still pay you your salary because you need to go you for school. Would you want your 2 salaries to end for go back for the collecting only 1 salary? Hell no. If you've been a minister where they don't give you this kind of plenty budget, but suddenly because of the Anglophone crisis, you get kind of budget the way you do run now, or you've been a commander on the ground or whatever, would you want this thing to end? Hell no. Now the reality that, say, in every situation, people they make hay. While it is while there is sunshine, you make hay. So people they benefit, whether they like it or not, whether not directly or indirectly, whether they want the benefit or not. At the end of the day, now, so people they benefit from this crisis, and many of these people they get benefits from this crisis, they don't want it to end. For example, if parliamentary election no hold and the mayors them, if the election no hold, then you where you be being a mayor or parliamentarian, you continue being a mayor and parliamentarian. You don't have to challenge any election, but you are still the mayor. You are still a parliamentarian. Would you want the Anglophone crisis to end? Hell no. Even I me too, I no go want make it end. If I no get for go campaign, but I still been a mayor or parliamentarian, if I no get to go spend money and time and energy for go run campaign, for ask people they made a vote for me, for do all that hard work, I don't have to do it, but I could still be a parliamentarian. So why do I want the crisis to end? The advantages are too many. People, the way that they reap the rewards of this thing, and many of those kind of people, the way they don't want to make it end. People like myself, I don't tell 1 or 2 people the way they come for me, they talk, oh, okay, might give another scenario. Amber Chris, it talks to make her open the lines for people for call. When I know when I contribute a number, any person who want call at any time, feel free to call. Okay, I don't open the line now. I get because I be turn the phone silent. I know want me any man disturb me. I will put them in flight mode. When I did live, sometimes I put on flight mode. So now I don't turn on the call. So any person who want call now countryman, by all means feel free to call the number now +44 749 519 8739. Now the number that on the screen, all now if you see I'm at the bottom left hand corner of the screen, the bottom left hand corner. Now the number that any person who want call now countryman, feel free to call. I think yes, I think the line it should be working now. It should be connected. So any person want to call, feel free to call. So like I be the talk. The people the way that they benefit from this thing, they don't want them make it end. That is just the reality. Some of we where would just do this thing now out of the goodness of our hearts, now out of the love of country. As a result of what we would do, believe it or not, we are actually making enemies without any reward, but we are making enemies. People the day where they know say if this thing end tomorrow, they will lose a lot of gain, a lot of that benefit. Thank you to Amber Chris. So people the way okay, I don't get one person in the call. Hello, my countryman. You did live on Country People. You get anything for contribute? I don't know why. Okay. So the phone, I don't know what it. Hello? Hello? Okay. So this is one of the. Yes, you did live on. You did live on Country People. You know, so you did live. See, that's one of the problems, the connection. So a line, you know, so you did live.
Hello.
Do you know you are live? Okay, the line don't disconnect. So that's just one of the problems where we get. And people that they there for Cameroon, they not really, many of them they not there for area where it get a decent network. And one of the reasons that way I not really like me for open my lines and sometimes for people then for call. And I'll decline that call. Now one of the reasons that way I don't like the phone for go on because I'd get all kinds of calls them all the time. People they call many of the times them. Now they call by mistake. Person they put the phone for pocket because the number I don't broadcast them out there. Person they put the phone for pocket and then they call me. I receive more than 300 calls every day. And more than 30% of what am I saying 30? About 80% of the calls them now by mistaken calls them where they call me by mistakenly. Yes, so right, as I be the talk, so no say wait where would you do na sacrifice. Activism na sacrifice, so you sacrifice your time, you sacrifice everything, but at the end of the day, believe it or not, the people the way you go out there for go help them, now probably the same people the way they go curse you and they go wish you evil, they go wish you all kind bad. Maybe I answer this call again. Hello? Right. Now the same gentleman, the same black leg where he try for call, but I don't know what I now because you know they for good network area we get good network on our way. I don't know. Hello? Hello? So yes, countryman, if you listen to me, please don't call again because your line, is really not good. So I go try for message again. I'll just tell you, please don't call again. Please don't call again. Thank you. Yes. So now my contributor, and now one of the things that way, I hope Amber Chris, you understand now the difficulties with opening the line and letting people call. Hello. Hello, can you? Okay, see now another person that way he don't call and then he hang up. I don't know why. So I hope when I understand now why I didn't ever agree me for open my lines. Maybe people they begin call me because if I get message for deliver them, I just can't deliver them and I go because now the kind of things in this way they go happen. Person no get enough data, he call me the line cut. Or a day for place of reception, no day strong. It call me and I know if you hear what they talk, and then the presentation it go on and on and on. It be inconvenient. It inconvenience myself, and then people the way they can't watch the presentation, they can't watch the show. They not feel really get the message where I can't deliver them. We don't already spend the past 5 or 10 minutes. They expect people for call, and we never get one person for contribute anything. So I don't turn back the phone back on flight mode. So that me, I could be not only one way I present, so I'll get the information where I can present them across. Any person where get anything for contribute, by all means, leave them in the comment section. And if I see them, I could respond to. If I don't see them, oh well. So yes, what way we do, we get to make sure say, we do them with our heart. Ambazonians, they don't show we how for do them. They don't show we the level of their wickedness. Now people in this way, most of them, they don't get even touch house for their village. They don't get zero investment or anything to be proud of inside their own country. But they contribute their last $20, their last 20 euros, their last 20 pounds, their last 20 rand for give and make they can destroy Cameroon. Me wanna understand that one. But the same people them, if when I talk say, okay, tomorrow we want to contribute money for go build back the Kumba hospital where they be burn them down. These people they no contribute 1 penny for build hospital. But if you tell them, say, when I give you money, me will buy guns, go kill people them. These people they go contribute them. And also for proof on 1 point, say any person where it stand up, present itself like a leader, I guarantee you say at the very minimum 25% of una population it go follow you. It no matter the stupidness where the person they talk, 25% of the community at the minimum it go follow you. If you not believe me, look at America and Donald Trump. Look at Anglophone part of Cameroon and Sakoe Kome, Chris Andu, Ayabacho Lucas, Sisiko, Ayuk Tabe, and all the rest. I guarantee you say no matter what way you do, you get 25% guaranteed where it already there in the back, where it go follow you. If you come out there and present yourself as a leader. It like you woke up, talk tomorrow, say you be Jesus Christ and you come to deliver people them. I guarantee you say 1 in 4 for una village, it go believe what way you talk. Now the reality that because people they naturally they be stupid. In so many ways, the people they like for believe rather than seek information for educate themselves, they like for believe. You tell them some kind of thing, no man no get time for go verify them. They just believe and pass go. You go get 25%. So I don't know why many of we will never come up with our own platforms and do for be leaders for community. How when I think say Ayabacho Lucas do Tapang Ivo, Sisiko Ayuktabe, what be so special about them? There is absolutely nothing be special about them and me. Me where I create this platform. Now all where you need them, the only ingredients where you need them for success, now hard work. Dedication. No matter how many times they curse you, no matter how many times you fall, you pick yourself up, you dust off yourself, and then you mash fire. Now all that, as soon as you display all those traits, and especially when you get something unique for offer the community, you demonstrate all those traits and you have something unique to offer, people they go follow you. So I know one make country people them, it become a platform where now one person. I want make my country people them, it become thousands and thousands of country people them where they love Cameroon. So go create your own page, create your own Facebook account, create your own this thing, start do your own thing. Do your own thing. I don't get monopoly for talk on Facebook. All way to Wufi Duam. I don't show when I have a Duam. No show your face. No tell no man your location. Nothing. Just talk. If you feel talk, talk. If you feel write, write. If you feel sing, sing. If you feel drive, drive. If you feel contribute money, contribute money. If you feel compose music, compose music. Do whatever you feel do in your own capacity for save your country and for serve the country. Now all that. Some people the day where they believe say this, so maybe not only when I countryman if you do this and that. No, I don't get the magic potion for anything. Everything where I don't do, I don't tell when I say no be rocket science. No, it's not something extraordinary. Wait Tapang Ivo, Mark Barretta, Eric Tato, and all of these people they do. It's nothing extraordinary. They needed only about 3,000 to 4,000 uneducated youths for destroy Anglophone part of Cameroon. Only my account for now 1, 2, 3, 4,000 youths where they feel brainwash them, give them then guns, them send them inside forest, they go cause havoc because their own now for destroy. Destruction, it don't need a lot of skill, it don't need a lot of time, it don't need a lot of intelligence, it don't need a lot of momentum behind your back to destroy. You feel. I don't care whether na the Eiffel Tower or na the Tower of Pisa or na the pyramids in Egypt or na the Great Wall of China. I don't care which one of the biggest monuments where human beings don't build on this planet. If you give a hammer to an idiot, it will bring the whole thing down. You want to turn around, look, it don't destroy the damn thing. Bring the whole thing down because to destroy is easy. And I wait that way Ambazonia be all about to destroy. So what a hard one I do for destroy Ambazonia back. My country people in our platform will create and for destroy Ambazonia, not for build anything. So we don't get to be careful. Person where they build, where you want build house or whatever, you get to put brick by brick by brick. You get to do planning. You get to get permission for plan the house, and then you get to find an architect, make a draw plan, and then you go pass them. They get to accept the plan, and then you go plan. You raise money. You find carpenter, you find bricklayer, you find person where they lay cement bricks. Then you coordinate them. Whether you get water for corner. If you don't get water, you get to do irrigation, or you get to go connect pipe, bring water for the place, and all of these things the way you calculate them, because you are building something. You are building a house or a country or something. But I know one when I mean build anything, don't build, destroy Ambazonia. That is a strategy for help Cameroon. People the way they want can build later, they can come and build later, but we first get to demolish Ambazonia, clear the path. Before you want to start build house, you get to first go for the forest, cut down the trees, right? Maybe leave someone the rotten, roll them off the plot, dig the roots them from the roots and move them, level the land. Whether not snakes, the day inside cockroaches and rats, and all the wild animals that they do for your plot, you get to first clear them, level the land before you even start. They go get the plan, before you get the foundation laid, before you get the house go up, you lay brick by brick by brick by brick, and then put windows them, and then measure them, whether you get spirit level, whether a level fine, make them, when you plaster them, whether it's smooth fine, and then when you paint them, you get to get the right color, you get to go specify the color, they give you the right color. If it goes small, so no, you get to go get the right color, can't paint the house, whether you want me line pass for here, make the line go diagonal, horizontal, vertical, or whatever, how thick you want me the line be. You get all these things because you are building. But then you give Amber Boy matches, boxer matches where it costs 25 francs, and 1 liter petrol where it costs 1,000 francs or 500 francs. That's all he needs. It go burn down the whole of that house in 3 seconds. That's how long it takes for you for spray petrol, light matches, come on, go a house. That's all it takes. For you to come burn that house where it take you maybe 10 years for build them. It take you your whole life investment for build them. Amber Boy, if you can burn the house in 3 freaking seconds. 3 seconds, now all that way it take. For you to come throw away petrol for there or kerosene, light matches, then go in for house. Or go in for forest, go back, go the shit, no white blast. So the strategy for destroy Ambazonia, don't worry about all that time where you get to be meticulous, you get to be spell check everything. No, we are here to destroy Ambazonia. It's not to build anything. Or when they overthink, when they over plan, overdo this, people they go shit on for WhatsApp group, Cameroonians them. They plan about how to plan, the other planning meeting for plan about how to destroy for plan. How what are you planning? Create your own fake Facebook page and whatever, and start destroying. That's it. It's not hard. It's not hard. We dey here now for sabotage and destroy Ambazonia. And another thing we wanna get for understand. Now say the people they there for here where they believe say they so the thing don't die, especially for Facebook, so it don't the bore. Yes. We don't destroy Ambazonia for Facebook. But may I ask you now some question? Do you know that there is a Biafra, I'm telling you, a Republic of Biafra network where it go on right now? So as I talk to you, they are mobilizing, they are raising funds. If you like, go Google them. It's there for Facebook. They get groups them on Facebook. They get groups them on YouTube. And everything where they talk about restoring Biafra as a country. Even though they lost the war how many decades ago, and Nigeria they now one and indivisible and peaceful to go. But people the day where they still believe. I tell when I say I guarantee when I say 25% of population, the dollars of the door, they will still believe you. And you must still find on average the intellectual ones, them 25% is still there for the way na mumu, the way they will still believe. They could contribute money. When I Google Biafra, they're still there for the way they still wait for the right opportunity for spark matches inside Nigeria for start another wahala. So Ambazonia never die finish, we never bury them. Their activities it just be slowed down because of what they do. It be slowed down. They are waiting for the opportunity to come back up. If now we relax, When I know how many times then, me, I don't say to myself, okay, I've done my part. I don't show my country people them how to defeat Ambazonia. Now they can continue because me, I not there for Cameroon. The madness where they go on for Cameroon, it not affect me in any way. I not get investments for Cameroon. I not get job for Cameroon. I not get family for Cameroon. I dare me for UK. So anything where they happen for Cameroon now, una sabi. I don't get no responsibility or anything for do, but I still do. I see and say this. So if we relent, if we give Ambazonia one eye space, especially now where we don't already hold them for cannas, if we leave that cannas small so Biabia go grow for that cannas again, we're go see something. Ambazonia go come back. It will come back, can they corrupt people, their minds them, making people them angry and dissatisfied and with their own country every day. And then people they go start to do things the way they be they not be in for the good of the majority of Cameroonians on the ground. Every person would start to say, the country don't spoil, country don't spoil, country don't spoil. And when people they talk, and then even people they're in positions of power, whether not journalist or police or gendarme or military man or minister, and you start fueled in that kind of way, say country don't spoil, and then you start thinking about your own personal pocket only. Where do you think then the country could go? People the day where they get position and then they get the opportunity for fix the country, they don't fix the country, and that is why Cameroon they was how it they now. Because the people, the way they get the responsibility and the opportunities them for do something where it will benefit the majority, they don't do it. They're only doing what it will benefit them personally. Now the system that way is there for Cameroon. If now one fault President Paul Biya and this regime for anything, the worst thing where they don't do for Cameroon, now in that. The system where they build them, where it make people they believe, say they can't for them for can't chop flop. Say, as soon as they appoint your own man, you can't chop flop. They don't give person job because of, say, it qualify for do the job. Say, it be competent for do the job. And they don't prove, say, if it do the job. They give man a position because, say, na Bakwere man. I want reward Bakwere people them. Because, say, they vote CPDM this year. So, I go make Bakwere man minister for this thing. That is the worst idea ever. Not because that Bakwere man is be capable of running the office. But because you just want reward back for the people, and the tribalism that inside Cameroon, where it is poor country. Ma tell una today, so as I tell una my country, if me I become president for Cameroon tomorrow, una go shock, go die. Say Eric Tato, I go get ministerial position inside my government. Eric Tato Tano. Because they don't prove and for me. Say it get the cajones, the canas, for do what way Cameroon need them. It be prepared for die, for do and say what way no man else not be prepared for do him. Eric Tato, I respect you for Ambazonia past all man. Yes. Una go be shocked and surprised if I become president tomorrow. Now people they like Eric Tato. Una way una there for you una work call ourselves black leg call ourselves patriots. You are not doing anything compared to what Eric Tato do. Eric Tato be prepared. For die, for sacrifice yourself, for what way he believe in. And now those kind of people them, it be prepared for do what way he believe in, not just for what way it be good for Eric Tato. Not just what way it be good for the individual, but you think about what way it be good for the masses, what way it be good for our country. That is it. So you go make enemies, even for the people the way you try to save them. Now the reality that inside your own village, your own community, you no go get support. You no go get them. Even the Bible talking for una. At the end of the day, the people the way you can't save them, probably not the same one the way they could turn ask you. People the day way as they be there for national dialogue for Yaoundé. Some of them they castigate countrymen say some people they actually go boldly talk to this so. Who is country people? He only came yesterday. We have been doing this since 2015, since 2016, since 2017, or whatever. The problem is not how long you've been doing something. The problem, or which way we get to look at is what are the results that you produce. Some person, they will, if you take 5 minutes, it do what way you've not been doing for 5 hours. Now the reality that, now what the way the talk say, competence. If some person be competent at that thing, if he use 5 minutes achieve what way some other person enough achieve them for 5 hours because it be competent at that thing, because it get expertise at that thing. Destroying Ambazonia is something I make myself good at. I studied them. Then I use their strategies against them. I don't tell una secret no day. I don't tell una and I don't show una in action how to do it. Do it yourself. Eternal River Flow. Create a page. Call the page Barretta. Yes. Now assignment that I give una. Clone all of their pages. Now me I talk am. Simon Ekoli. Create your own page. Anything if you do one way it go bring them down, do one. Incite maximum violence against the terrorists. The maximum violence. We don't take here now for preach peace. Some people they don't talk to country people. Why you need to preach peace? Cameroon need peace. I say I don't need peace with my enemy. I need maximum thunderous destruction against my enemies. Are they here for destroy Ambazonia? Are not they here for cajole them? Yes. Are they here for destroy Ambazonia? They're picking the way they did on the ground. Now our brothers and sisters them. On that point, I don't even go past Mark. I be tell when I say I go digress. No be so. I don't go past Mark. Before I continue, I want me when I listen to one of my country people them, it go talk and then it go give me opportunity for drink small water. My country people them when I listen, make a queue up.
Also launch campaign for the side where all they decide so. More try say any man struggle for move, even now one man, even now your brother or now your friend or more no they run away from our brother, they will talk with them. When we talk with them, we will succeed for convince them. Then make way one man fee come out. If any man fee move one man, the thing will fall. This struggle will end. Because now the only way that most of the people the way they did that side now, so now people where they all hook, now people the way they never ever beat them for the other side. They don't know the different side. They never ever come out live village. So now the thing that way I say this. So if I say more launch campaign for all you they do as this side, so we already come other side. Where we then in Nigeria on our side will more try for all we do move our brother them for that side. Move our friend them where they inside struggle, more talk with them, show them me the reason, make them me the reason, move them for that side. If any man feel move one man, who they go remain fight because plenty of them where they don't remain for them are people the way they don't get place to go. And they don't ever be used to them life for outside. And then if you leave the struggle, continue for stay for village. So now the thing that way me as you say countryman, you go for try for all the way if you launch this campaign for all the people the way they outside. As they contribute money for send gun them for picking them, we will go gather ourselves to for struggle for move for our own people then one. Except if now your friend you make sure so you find way to talk with him. If now your brother you find way you talk with him. So that if you try for show you make him irreason. Because plenty of us don't run away from our brothers there and our friends there because they're there for this struggle. But now courage, we go for gather courage, we find way we talk with them, show them love, show them all their safety, be assured. They go come out, give them the means and the possibility for them to come out. They go come out. So now the thing that way he did, we go for launch this campaign. Yes, we go for launch this campaign. We no must wait now say our government will do and for we go for launch this campaign. Yes. Because all that other number where they don't send them for commission member, people they fear for call them. Sometimes they say if you call them, you know the pass. So you see all that kind of thing them. So all that kind of thing. So we need to do effort necessary because they think they kill now we. These people don't destroy we finish. They don't destroy we. I will continue to leave them. They will continue to destroy we more and more. More and more. We don't lose everything. We don't get for lost hope. Yes, we feel lost everything, but we not get for lost hope. My brother, then try all way we feel launch this campaign so that all our brother they already did that side. All man struggle for moving on one person, so that the thing will end. Now another way that to fight.
Someone I don't hear. Now another way that for fight. We'll get to make sure say we'll launch a campaign or a city talk for move one Amber boy from the forest. But I don't even know why that man it be get to talk him. All when I there for year, thousands of people there in black legs and whatnot. That is your job. I don't show when I have a drum with Kawa Yannick. When I don't see the success with Kawa Yannick. So some kind of thing they will not really get for talk him. If you see Amber boy, talk with ye. we don't explain for now the process where we take them for get Kawayanik out of the forest. It's long, it's arduous, but it is rewarding. It is rewarding. And at the rewards in that way, you could get them, you know in your heart, say you don't save a human soul, a human life. And not to mention the potential victims then of the Amber Boy, because every Amber Boy way, either they compromise them or they disarm them, we don't save potential victims them. Now, what's that way sometimes we fail for consider. Because if you stop the Amber Boy today, take a gun off, then you don't neutralize that potential danger to people then. Yes. So you are saving countless lives where you not even know. Because that same Amber Boy could be the same person where it go come back and kidnap your family member. You don't know. Or where now the same person where it go do something, where it go happen. This way can affect you some one day somehow. You don't know. So now why that way we get to do our own part? No leave them. Say now only Cameroon government a job for disarm all the Amber Boys them. No, we'll get our own part for play. So and people that they were, yes, we know about the ineffectiveness of the Cameroon government. Will do a bunch of things. Me, I know because me I know grow me for Cameroon system, but now I know. I don't try to do so many things the way it just no worker because na so Cameroon government a day. So I don't just leave them. I do my own thing. No, when I think saying as a man, it tell me wait if I can't talk for this live show today. It comes from my head. So most of the live show, them about 90% of the live broadcast, the way me I can't do for now. When I think say at the content where I can't broadcast them or the way I talk. When I think say that some person can't tell me say go talk this one. When I think say that some person they can't when I think say some person they remote control me. Some of my live shows themselves, no me I do for una where I drive the government for some side. Even in my leisure time where I drive me, sometimes I just drive for fun. I still try to educate my country people. Them still try to do something to serve the country and save the nation. When I think say I get notes the way I write them, where I look at those notes, then when I talk to una like right now, like when I drive on the motorway, I'm driving at the speed of 70 miles an hour. I read notes and for talk to no, because the things are in my head. Now things where I experience them, where I do them. So I don't need no person for telling me waiting for talk. I don't need it. As I talk to una like this, I don't get no particular, like I talk today, not just a conversation with Black Legs. I don't get no particular agenda or any notes written down or anything. I just say I want to play 1 or 2 audios and for una, and I want to tell una about the rewards of doing what we would do. No expect any. If it happen, it happen. Then a bonus. But no go out there saying that you do it because you expect reward. Because if that one is your expectation, you go fail. And how me I know say you go fail? Because after 2-3 months of doing it, you go start the thing say why no man really notice me. Time where I be just had to do my live broadcasts. I be get like 15 people that they watch. Time where I be just start to make videos them, they put them out there. They circulate them. My first few videos them I be make them put them out there on my fake Facebook account where I be create them. I come back after about 3 days. I can't see the video. Now only about 7 or 8 people they don't watch them. And out of those 7 or 8 people, now me and my other fake accounts and 1 or 2 other people then. 0 comments, 0 shares. I be first know that time say share now waiting. I teach myself how to use Facebook because I want to get my message out. But that one, it not put me down. I continue for the do and that's all. I make more videos. I learn from the first one. I learn from the mistakes. I make more videos. I put them out there. I join groups. I start sharing. I say people they don't want to watch my video. When I go watch them by force, I start they add all Amber. Any person we name the Amber, I add them like my friend. And then when I put video out there, I tag his name for this so that make him must know so I don't post video. That's so. And then I gain momentum. And then also where I did now where all man where it don't ever hear about Amber, it don't hear about me. It not be happen overnight. It took hard work, more than about 7-8 months of consistency. And when I talk consistency, I mean posting every single day, making presentations and videos, and they put them out there. I will release them at the rate of about 1 a week back then. Now making live broadcasts is a lot easier because I just come, I put and I talk. It's easy. I just talk. And back in the days, I would get to do production. I get to try for script and try for make it be short. For example, if I want to explain the infighting in Ambazonia, I talk say, okay, I want to make this video not be longer than 8 minutes, between 5 and 8 minutes. Okay, I talk say, okay, I go on for talk about Ayabacho, ATF. I want to talk about Boherb. I want to talk about this, and then I try to do some kind of production, and it would take me about 38 man-hours to get an 8-minute video, put them out there. 8 minutes where you could digest them in 8 minutes. For me, now 38 man-hours. Where I don't work. If I work on that thing about 4 hours a day, every day, then maybe I could make sure say it could be ready by the end of the week. It is a sacrifice. And then today, Amber Fools they can't tell me, say, Pobia don't pay me for do this. Now, Pobia be paying me that time where I be getting like 3 people that watch me. Time when I do my first live broadcast, I be getting like 15 people that watch me live. You think so I stop? I don't do live broadcasts where I get 500, 600 people that will watch me live at one point. Now, so as they talk, I get 160 people there. This is 10 times more than the number of people that I be getting. Time I be just no stop. If you want something, go and get it. Simple as that. Tomorrow, some people that don't talk say, oh, the Pobia, the pay this and that. Oh, we go make you president for Cameroon. We go make you minister for Cameroon. If those things, even if those things they come now, the question why they always ask Amber Fools them when they talk say Pobia they pay me, I ask them say, do I not deserve it? I never earn them. I never earn the honor. Do I not work hard enough to destroy Ambazonia? Because if you think I'm not working hard enough, I can work harder. Yes. Hello to you too, Kawa Yannick. Happy birthday. Today, na Kawa Yannick's birthday. He was born on the 30th of November. 24 years ago. So Kawa Yannick is 24 years old today. A belated happy birthday to you, Kawa Yannick, our prodigal son. So yes, my country people them. As I be tell una, I be promise una say I go tell una about 50 rand. So for people the way una understand, rand na a Dutch word. I think it means gold, and that's where the word rand comes from. This is the currency that is used in South Africa. As we say, I'm na Madiba, that Nelson Rolihlahla Mandela. So yes, 50 rand. Okay. Why me I show now 50 rand, or why me I want to talk about 50 rand? I tell you some small story. So a few years ago, I be there for South Africa. And every time I go for South Africa, obviously I visit Robben Island. I don't go to South Africa a couple of times, not just once. I always make sure say I visit Robben Island. I still get my ticket right here in the house. I still get my ticket when I be go for Robben Island the last time. And also, obviously being black and African. So when I go for Cape Town, there be my friends and every other the travel agency be tell me say so. May we be careful. May we not go for the areas the way they call them, say townships. Say because that area it be rough, you can get hijacked or mugged. They will seize your phone, your motor, or whatever. So they tell we, especially say we will not go for these areas that they call them Guguletu and some area where they call them Nyanga. Yes, believe it or not, there is a place in Cape Town called Nyanga or Nanyanga. They call them. I don't know exactly, but they spell them exactly like Nyanga. So now, the story now say when I be there for Cape Town, as when I know like me some kind of dirty, and I be there me, I get my money because I work hard. So I decide for hire motor. I know be like me for the enter on the trains and taking the taxis and waiting for buses and whatever. So I be go for Avis. Avis na AVIS, that company where they do car rentals. So I go for Avis. I go hire myself a decent car. They first give me, I think it was a Golf Polo, a Volkswagen Polo. I go back the next day. I tell them, say no, I don't like me the changing from the second to the third gear for that motor. It not be very smooth, and I almost had an accident because of that. So I asked them. They give me a Toyota Fiesta, brand new Toyota Fiesta. So now, Nayi, I'll be the driver. I was having the best time in Cape Town. So on one of these fateful days in the evening, I meet up this nice Zimbabwean girl invite me, say, because I start talk about, because it be the work for restaurant and I go for the go chop seafood, we start talk about different types of food around Africa. It's a, and they call this one, say, wait, it's a, they call, which way would they call them fufu con, they call them for their conductor sadza, na sadza or na ugali, something like that. So I tasted, oh, it would be really interesting to taste it. Do you know a restaurant around here where they serve it? He said, no, why go to a restaurant? It promised it go cook sadza for me. I come for their house, can't chop. So I go for their house. It cooked me sadza, which was really nice. And then the next week or the next few days, he get the idea. It go for where South Africans, they call them, say, braai. A braai is basically a barbecue. So it get barbecue. They get barbecue. I say for Wusai, I would love to attend because I be here say South African barbecue now the best barbecues in the world, and obviously black people they think they always do them with extra blackness. So the barbecue it happened now for, I think it was Guguletu. It happened for Guguletu, for some township, some area for day, and they get this townhouse, massive house, where the fence them all around and the music playing, and then it's like beautiful, and then people are just, you go and you just pay a few hundred rand, you go through the door and you can eat as much as you want, and then you have drinks and everything, and then there's disco and everything. People just come there for a good time. So I tell you, okay, good, I'll come for the braai. So I'll be there from our hotel. And because I don't like for this kind of thing where because you go for there, you come on London, you just go sit down for V&A, Victoria and Albert, they work at chop for these posh restaurants and all this kind of thing. I be one for mix them up, and because I be talk say TIA, this is Africa, I'm African, I'm home, I'm black. I want to mingle with my own people. And so right. So now one evening I go meet for this braai where they invite me to for Guguletu. So I decided to take the longer route for drive by the seafront. I was coming from, I don't even forget what they call the other town. My hotel was by the beach in, what did they even call that place again? I don't even forget me. Fish Hook. I think it's called Fish Hook. So so I take that, people they there for South Africa now when I go know it, and I mean from Fish Hook going to around Guguletu or whatever. I decided to take that roadway. It literally kiss the sea, the seafront. I decided to use Google for go through around the seafront all the way, drive by the sea all the way, and then take a left and then go into Guguletu. So on my way there, I meet up one a black African man as well. He carries some mukuta back. It stand for corner road. It be the worker as he see me at the cam. Then he indicate for me say he want lift. He want me to give you a lift. I tell you okay. I'm there for Africa, right? I'm black. He's black, and I have a nice car. The car was literally brand new, and he needs my help. Why don't I just help one person, just one? So I talk say okay. He looks like an ordinary person where me I feel help you. So I pull over next to here, I stop, and then he run come meet up me. He tell me say he try for go for some side. He talk us where they go. I look for my sat nav. I tell you say no, it is not. That's not where I'm going. But looking at my sat nav, I'm going. We are going in the same direction. But I feel stop, drop you off. For some junction where it depopulated, it being like an urban area where you could fit then get where you found the Esperanto say yes, I know the hotel. You found, anyways, I never even called the name for hotel, the area they call them Fish Hook. But yeah, so I tell you say I feel drop you. Because Wusa way be there and Wusa way say they go, it's at least 30 minutes drive. Wait, me say this man be get to Waka. If you get to Waka on foot, at least an hour plus, or maybe even 2 hours for get Wusa way to go. So I tell you, say there's no way I'm going in that all the way Wusa way to go. I'll stop, drop you off at this junction, and then you fit get a taxi or anything. Continue your journey from them. Then me, I continue to go because I'd always leave my house knowing exactly where I'm going. And what time I'll get there, so, and I know when I'm leaving, so, and no one be too late for my date. So so the man he jump enter for passenger seat, so me too I pull off, we start drive to go. Right? So now then we start talk. I ask you say wait today for that Mukuta bag we carry him. He say na seashells. Then we start talk. I say where do you come off for can? What do you do with seashells? He say come off from the seafront for pick up seashells. You know things them like scallops, mussels, and snails, sea snails. The shells. It use them for make decorations, like for put them glue them to the mirrors and in the bathroom to make decorations and all those kind of things. It's a be handiwork, and a job that it can take one day, come for the seafront, can collect all the seashells, go home, dry them, and then spray paint them or whatever I need for do them, and then now start to fix mirrors and all those kind of things and for the rest of the week. So I talk, say, oh wow, interesting. So now as we start go, and then this guy he tell me say this, so thank you for picking me up, but I go advise you not for ever pick any person up again. If you meet up any person for road, no pick them up, because South Africa it be dangerous and you don't know who you to pick them up. If you pick person up where a hijack you, it seize your motor and or hold you off at hold you up at night in knife point and all those kind of things, that I was like, oh wow, this is a nice gentleman. It actually gave me good advice and whatnot. And then I woke up things say, but knowing that the same fool this way, it talks to me, I don't pick man up, but I don't just pick it up. So what if I be listening to his advice before I pick it up? Would he be in my car right now? Anyways, so we'll continue to go. And then now, time where I reach Usawe, I get to turn left for Guletu, for go Usawe I be to go, and then it continue to go straight ahead. As I stop the motor, I tell you, say, this is where we part ways. You know, you can continue, your journey is going that way, I have to turn left. When I hear what my countryman tell me, he try to convince me, say, no, maybe I just continue to go for front, so maybe I go leave you right for your house, then me I turn round and then begin go for my own direction. Who's how way me I begin to go. I talk say, hell to the no. Get out! And then now, the man open motor, he come out outside. Time we open motor come out outside, I want see the chair where it be shit on top. It don't soak, it be wet. Because it dey so, it be enter water with that with the clothes. I say we go pick the seashells. And then the chair where it be shit on top, no be not even only being wet, but it gets sand all over. And I'm talking about very fine, when I know that kind of sand way a day on the beach, very fine. We're talking about 15 or 10 to 15 microns of sand, very fine, soft sand. It don't enter inside the fabric of the chair. And then Usawe it be put the mukuta back on the ground, time enter the motor. It want move on. I want to see the sand where it don't flop on top for that place where you put your foot them for that motor. For front passenger seat, sand where it come off that mukuta back, that fine sand it day for day, and then that water where it come off from that mukuta back and from your clothes, where na sea creatures, na seafood, the water don't enter for the chair, right? It don't go for floor, and then now the whole place it is smell like seafood, and when I know that smell where I talk about. Even the money says before the smell like seafood, I regret why I pick it up. 2 minutes after I enter my motor, I wind down the windows down for get a bit of fresh air. So as he come out for the motor now, I want to see Oga lean back inside the motor. He asked me say, he asked me if I get 50 rand. Yes, he asked me if I get 50 rand for Givey, make it take boss go house. My country people them. He asked me for 50 rand. For Givey, make it take boss go house. Because I don't deny me say, I no go take it, go live and for house. Wonderfulish international idiot. For all when I know how to drive motor, when I know say, I try to put the gear for that motor into gear 1. It enter now for gear 3. But the way I be mass fire for come out for that place, that motor come out. Boom! Just come up, begin go. I no even turn look back. They asked me for 50 rand. Wonderfulish international idiot. So now just listen that for tell when I say sometimes the day where you feel go out of your way for help some person, and then the person it carry a balok, can't put them on top of you instead. then it becomes now your responsibility. As though you be owe you anything. So now wait that way. Now my experience that way. One of the lasting thing where I remember about Cape Town. Unfortunately, all when they drive, I know say you get to move motor in the first gear, and even if you try to move motor in the second gear, sometimes it go stall. I moved that motor in the third gear. I moved the motor in the third gear. Vroom, it go. I said go, it go. Idiot. After I go now, and then at the work, the vex, the go where my motor now, it smell like fish. Now I go for that place. What's I wait there for carry the girl back, go keep her for house. At the day, he said, no, you cannot come in my car. You cannot come in my car. I don't explain why. Nonsense. So may we just do what we do because say we love Cameroon. But if any man did do them, because say if you say this so, it will get any kind of reward. Unfortunately, you probably will be deeply, I don't know, disappointed. It's unfortunate, but that is the reality. So may all man just continue the mash fire, the do what we do, try for do our own possible best, for serve the country, and for save the nation without expecting anything. If it happen, it happened. That's fine. But may we not do them because they will expect any reward. My country people them.
Hail, hail, hail the Kumkumasa, we the Cameroonians, we pledge our loyalty. Kumkumasa, Kumkumasa, you shall free our country from terror, and your blessing shall be like the stars above. The Most High God shall be your guide.